Hey, it's Sterling, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4. We're continuing our Canada campaign today. We are waiting for the perfect time to strike at the U.S. Currently, we not quite ready. I want to fill out 10 more regiments. I think we're going to be able to do that through our national focus down here. Commit to war, get a little bit more recruitable population, as well as unlocking the ability to switch to limited conscription. Yeah, because extensive conscription needs IF Day, which is way down, way over here, which is, if you count out the days, you know, it's like 70, 140, plus like 4 more or something like that. Oh, plus even more because you got to do this one and that one and that one and that. That's like a year total just to get to that. But it is considerably less time to get to commit to the war. But that requires us to be at war. I haven't thought this plan through, as is clear. Son of a bitch. Alright, well, we're going to work on it. Coming up right now. Alright, we got Mr. Adams over here, and Adams family looking at us. Funny looking and shit. Alright. I really wish he didn't need that. I wish I noticed that earlier. It would have been nice, but I didn't. It's okay, we're about to pump out another infantry division, so that'll be nice. Real-time prices and trade board. This focus currently has no effect. Changes focus. Alright, well, what did it do? Oh, I skipped away too fast. Alright. Yeah, consumer goods factory is minus 15%. That'll be really nice. Plus factory output, plus 10%. It's either that, or we could begin going. We could just go straight down to National Resource Mobilization Act, which grants more recruitable population. You know, we'll do that. We'll do that. We need that recruitable population. We need to create a stable military before the U.S. gets out of the Great Depression. That's not how you get there. Details. Yeah, the Depression's still there. So, as long as the U.S. is stagnant, we are safe, and we can win the war. The minute the U.S. figures out that we're coming for it, that's when we're boned. Alright, what year is it? 38, May 6th. We are going to do infantry equipment, so when I get the infantry equipment focus over here, we can immediately put that into weapons 2, which will put us another step ahead of the U.S. God, that face every time. He's a beautiful man. Frightening, but he's beautiful. Hey, our carrier's done. Awesome. Alright, what else are we going on? What's we got going on? Oh, discount. Did I discount for this one? Did I finish this too? I want to believe. Alright, we're gonna do this one too. Support equipment. The Lewis Mark III, Dems, Sublimal, 2-inch mortar. I can pretend like I know what those words mean. It's alright. Sufficient resources, only the oil still, that's okay. Japan and China, still kind of stagnant. I don't think we're gonna see too much going on here until later on. Alright, the fighter plane we were going for is done as well. It's really all we're gonna do in the aircraft area for a little while. I mean, 1940 is gonna have to roll around and get the Spitfire. But I'm not going to invest too much in strategic bombing until we have a better industrial base. So I think until then, there's an artillery discount I was always looking for. That'd be nice. I think I'll do that. Put in more artillery. Put my money where my mouth is. Get ready for the fight. I think if we get 24 dudes up here, all right. How many tanks do we have? 298 tanks. How much does it take to equip? I don't know, like one armored division. How many tanks do we have for that? 120 light tanks. Okay, we'll talk about it. Or if I wanted to edit this, add a bunch of tanks. It's almost perfect. I can almost do it. For all the cav divisions we have right now could be tanked, and that would be nice. Okay, we can yeah, we can do that. That would be workable. workable. And how is our... We have a ton of infantry equipment. We can now upgrade the government again. I think we'll have time to choose our chief of staff and then the chief of the Army, Navy, and the Air Force in a little bit. So what we're going to go for right now is we're going to look at the aircraft designer people. Naval bomber is an option. The naval bomber might be the best option. But like I said, strategic bomber, not really going to invest too much in it. Heavy fighter and tactical bomber, probably not going to invest in that either. Light aircraft. So max speed and agility for operational range and naval attack. Well, since we are going to basically become US Part 2 Canadian Boogaloo after this war, I think what we're going to invest in is naval bombers and carrier naval bombers. Specifically, they can go on carriers and operate in the Pacific and the Atlantic to establish naval superiority and a little bit of shield between the European nations and Asia should the time come that we have to throw down with them. Because I ain't going to be friends with the Axis. I mean, I'll be fascist and everything, but I ain't going to be friends. Look, we're not gonna take no prisoners. This face is not a face that takes prisoners. All right. That face is a. Can I not select this, please? Oh, is it locked? Oh, fun Fairchild Jamila. All right. Well, we'll once again, just gotta read the thing. We don't need more political power, so I'm gonna go for division attack. Once again, getting ready for war. How many divisions do we have? 44. That's okay. We can do it. Oh, 1.29k. So many. So many. God, that's so little. Jeez. Need to be at war. But I don't want to go to war, because we're going to get curb stomped. Alright, factory output. Or research slot. What's it? June. It's almost July. July, August, September, October, November, December. All right, that leaves room for 3, which means we can do the research slot and then Warplan Orange. Which one is that? Oh, okay, that's Japan. Okay, that's cool. I thought they were doing Warplan Red, and I was like, wait a second, that's the UK. All right, keep rolling here. What I am going to do is I am going to switch up manufacturing a little bit. I'm going to put... do I want to put 2 on the tanks? No, let's put 1 on the tanks. Let's put 1 in support equipment. We're going to start filling that up. Because we are going to need support equipment eventually, and it's better to have some now than later when we need it. 312 tanks. I like it. I'm liking it. If I were to do the tank thing right now, which I can afford it. Say, hey, cavalry militia, have a tank battalion. Is that it? Do I only need tanks? A little more manpower, 500 each. Is that 500 total? I think it is. We'll do that. We'll beef up the military a little bit. 500 old dudes. Okay. So few, it's not enough people that join the military. We need some, we need a war, man. We need to get in it. Get in the shit. You know, like, look, there's Americans in our backyard. They'll be like, we didn't want to go to war with America. I'll be like, shut your mouth. You don't want to die, do you? And they'll be like, no, please, I have kids. And then that's how it works, so. We're going to do encryption and decryption as soon as we can. We get a little bit of that bonus on the US. Because they do have a focus later on. It's like way down the line, but it's basically like, I don't remember exactly what it is, but it's basically like fund the CIA. And you know, they're like, alright, you know, we're gonna be able to decrypt everything or encrypt everything, so they're really hard to break the codes, and you're like, come on, please help me break the codes, and they're like, don't break the codes. Right, the Fourth International. A number of communist delegates from around the world met in Paris today for a founding conference laying the groundwork for what has been known as the Fourth International. Calls for its formation have existed for years, with supporters of Trotsky's theories taking the lead. Stalin has responded to the growing support for Trotskyism abroad by ordering the additional assassinations and increasing propaganda against his old rival, with the past purges of suspected Trotskyists in the high ranks of the Soviet military and leadership in recent memory. unlikely to be met with any resistance. How many internationals will there be? Who knows? Whoa. Okay, supply lines. Or, supply lines, don't need that. Alright, what do we got right now? Here's what I'm thinking, alright? Here's what I'm thinking. We could have a second spearhead work. Hold on. I haven't used spearhead. I only played the game when offensive line was a thing, so I don't know how spearhead works. Compared to an offensive line, spearhead will aggressively try to take all provinces as they were there when the order was first painted without adjusting to changes. For spearheads, when you need to do overlapping encirclements, cutting off the enemy for more controlled smaller thrusts in the enemy territory. Okay. So here's what I'm thinking. Right. That attack probably going to go pretty well. That infantry is going to move hella slow. I mean, what's their max speed? 3.2. That's half of what... a little more than 5.4. It's best to 5.1. Okay, yeah, sure. Nice. Oh, God. Okay, cancel. Do not disband. I'm afraid they're not going to move fast enough, and the U.S. will be like, nah, not today, you know. Oh, wait. Guam garrison. Okay. Guam garrison. Here, garrison. Okay, 5 to 8. That's a regular garrison brigade. 5 to 8 people. We have 9. Yeah, we have 9. The Hofmeister. I think we're gonna do fine. God, I want to do the war. Okay. German demands the Munich Agreement. German demands for the Sudeten territory in Czechoslovakia, which is home to a considerable German minority, have intensified at a summit held in Munich, Germany. Germany, Britain, France, and Italy sought to find a diplomatic solution to the so-called Sudeten crisis. Czechoslovakia was not invited to attend. An agreement was reached in which Germany annexes the Sudetenland, but will not pursue any further territorial gains in Europe. Mr. Chamberlain spoke to crowds in London. For the second time, a prime minister has returned from Germany, bringing peace with honor. I believe it is peace for our time. Yeah, good one, Wilt. I know his name's not Wilt, but I want it to be Wilt, like Wilt Chamberlain. Neville. No war this year, then. Probably next year. France and Britain, not the alliance. Alright. Big freaking shocker there. Okay. More research. That's cool. Continuous focus. That's cool. Increased autonomy. Construction engineering. Oh, that's cool. It's so cool. Like I said, new to the game since all the big updates. Canada Wheat Board. Okay. Consumer goods factories minus 15%. Factory output plus 10%. Materials. Is it tungsten too? 3 shiny balls. Pretty sure it's tungsten. No, that's chromium. Alright, well, chromium is important too. Back to that. I think we need to do the wheat board, so we have the war one. So what is it now? 38. September, October, will be or start of November. The start of 39 will bring us. We'll be able to add one more after this, and that'll bring us to the start of 39. I think at 39, we declare war, do commit to war, recruit population is good to go, and then we start zombieing it up, and then we get, I don't know, do all this shit down here, and do we want to compromise with Quebec? I don't know the ramifications of compromising or not compromising. I don't know if they're gonna rise up later and be like, why are you not compromise with us? You know, and you're like, oh, sorry. I'm sorry. Sorry. What are we gonna do next though? That's the big question. We don't have any support battalions. Okay, hold up. Tech sharing, research bonus. What's my research bonus from? Minus 50%. Walkie-talkie. Oh. Was that only for signal companies? Honestly, I was not paying attention to what the walkie-talkie thing did. I just wanted walkie-talkies. I wish you could see what they did. Just because I want to know what else it affects. Whatever, we'll go for signal companies. Probably a good thing to have eventually. Is the most efficient? Probably not. Am I the most efficient? Soviet withdrawal after a buildup of Japanese forces in Manchuria. The Soviet Union appears to have unexpectedly withdrawn units that were stationed right alongside the border. This may be a bit by Moscow to avoid future confrontation with Japan, possibly triggered by the stinging memory of the defeat Russia endured in the Russo-Japanese War. Perhaps this will result in a lasting peace. Probably not. The attack in China is going less good than I thought it would. What's China doing? 70 to 195. 51 to 135. So numerical advantage by China, but I think Japan is still, or I know Japan is still better equipped. Interwar artillery is done. Quarter pounder, not quite. Quarter pounder with cheese, probably yes. 139. I could get paratroopers. Once again, I don't have planes though. Paratroopers, no planes. Kind of defeats the purpose of having paratroopers. I can go for this organization. We can start taking more boats. I'm gonna do a boat. Oh, we'll do a boat. Do battleship. Oh, revenge. Soon enough, war will come. I tell you, war will come. See, they still got their forces over here. They're gonna be like, "Oh, we're gonna kill you," and I'm about to be like, "Ba-bam, ba-bam." That's the sound I'm gonna make. Ba-bam, ba-bam. You know. I'll light them up. Modify the government. Still can't do that stuff. It's okay. Ships don't matter. Planes don't matter. Military high command. Artillery expert. Planes don't matter. Alright, well, it's gonna be armor right now. That's the only thing we have. But we will upgrade artillery coming soon. Actually, do we have... We have 0 tungsten. Artillery needs tungsten, correct? It does. Because my thought is, what we could do is we have our militias, and we have that support artillery. What's our combat width right now? Where's that at? It's like 8. I'm just gonna add another dude, see what changes. HP, soft attack, hard attack, suppression, weight, supply use, offense, defense. What the hell? Where's combat width? There it is. Yeah, so that would bring us up to 20. That would bring us up to 21. Damn. So. Alright, so I would add support artillery. How much would we need? 264. And that would add 21 hard attack, 21 soft attack, 1 hard attack. What if, instead, I said, add me an artillery that way. But before, I would need 400. I would lose 500 men. Or not lose 500 men, I would get 500 more. Division I already have. How's tanks going? 52 tanks, okay. I'm liking the tanks. I'm feeling good about this position right now. You know what I think we will do? I think we're going to toss in one more. Constructions. Oh, we only have one there. You know what? I'll queue it up, but I'm not going to change the template yet. Unless I already did. Oh god, did I change the template? Alright. Past Sterling is smart Sterling. So I didn't change the template like an idiot. Alright, minus 287 in storage. We'll be ready soon. We'll be ready soon. We gotta steal some of that delicious American money base, or factory base, industrial base, and then we will be rolling. 71 days will bring us to 1940 or 1939. The wheat board. Let's give us a bunch of cool factories. Encryption's done. Okay. Look on the radar. Might nab another boat. 84 days for a boat. I can dig it. Wheat board. Alright. How many factories do we get from that? 3 whole factories. I love it. Love it. Alright. Don't need to mine the shield. Could get the Polymer Corporation. We could... Oh, you know what we're going to do? We're going to do infantry. Infantry stuff. Because... Get the infantry infantry, be like Johnny on the spot, be like Shazam, right into them upgrades, no problemos. But that will have to wait until the next episode. Thank you for watching. I was Sterling. Unitary Canada, we're going to make it one day. If you enjoy this video, like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Tell me how your day's going, because I do want to know. And I'll see you next time.